And so the real question, honestly and truly, is that I hear people always saying that they got scammed in the Forex market. And see, the truth is, no, you didn't get scammed. What it is you did not learn how to trade. And so you felt that it was okay to let someone else trade for you. And when they lost the money or, you know, fundamentals took place or technical analysis took place, you felt in your heart that because you didn't make a return that you were scammed. Or the information that they gave you, you truly, honestly didn't apply it. So because you didn't apply any of that information, the first thing come to your mind is, I got scammed. And that is a bad way to look at the Forex market, giving the fact that that market is the biggest market in the world. The stock market can't handle it. The futures can't handle it. Cryptocurrency can't handle it. Forex market is the biggest market in the world. So for a person to make that statement that they got scammed, right, is absurd to me. I mean, I can't understand it, because if you apply it yourself, there's no way you can feel like you got scammed. Now, truth of the matter is, the brokers, right? That's a whole nother story. But this is what I will say. Trading is equivalent to athletes. And what do I mean by that? Well, athletes, right, in order for them to beat their opponents, right, or in order for them to, in the lack of better terms, if they want to defend their ops, or they want to, win against their ops, their opponents, what they have to do is they have to study tapes. And what I mean by studying tapes, they have to constantly show, or they have to constantly review what their opponent was lacking, what their opponent was mastering. So they have to look at tapes over and over and over and over again, because they want to understand the playbook of their opponent. And so trading is equivalent to that, because if you're not back testing, if you're not studying what the emotional market is doing, right, what it done previous, what it is doing now, and what it is about to do, then there's no way you could be profitable at trading. Now, it's easy to make a couple dollars in the currency. It's a $6.6 trillion market. So easy to make money in it, but the key is not to make money. The key is to consistently make money, right? In order to be consistent about something, one thing I notice about consistency is that it always pays off. All right, there's no one that has ever in the history of life that's been consistent about something and did not see good results. So trading is a consistent thing. So most people trade to get a profit when you should be trading to simply win the trade. Now, the big difference in trading for profits is that you can put in a buy or a sell, and it goes down a little, it goes up a little, and you make your money, right? But you don't even know what you really did. You don't even understand the technical or fundamentals about what you've done, right? And so when you're winning a trade, when you are focused on winning the trade, right? So comparing these two pairs, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's a Forex market, whether it's the stock market, whether it's futures, indices, whatever it is, oil, whatever it is that you are trading, right? In order for you to really, really capitalize on making good profits, that's understanding what you're doing. Most people don't understand what they're doing. Most people are looking at, okay, I see the supports, I see the resistance, and it's nothing wrong with trading like that. It's just understanding what it is that you're doing so that you can repeat that same step to do it again. So it's not about just winning the money. It's not about making the money in that market. It's about understanding exactly what it is that you just did to make that win, right? So Once you get infatuated about winning the trade and not winning the money, that's when that aha moment will click for you. That's when you're going to understand that money actually comes with consistency. All right. So too many people are focused on getting rich overnight. And that's another thing that's causing a problem. You lose a trade and then you start revenge trading. You start battling with yourself. You start playing with your mind. You start going into a mental stage where you want the money that you just lost back and you want it now. Now, the funny thing about it is that you would go to a club and party all night, spend the money, buy bottles or whatever it is that you do, whatever that makes you happy. And you'll wake up the next morning and feel like it was okay. You wouldn't want that money back immediately, unless you just went crazy that night and got broke. And then you woke up in the morning like, oh man, I should have got my money back, or I need to get my money back, But other than that, most people are spending money on what they want to spend money on and not having a problem with the big L. Not even having a problem with waking up one morning with bad liver, or waking up with a headache, or waking up with a migraine, or waking up not feeling the way that they started out feeling. So with things like that being said, right? Don't look at the Forex market because it's a $6.6 trillion market and because you can make money, extremely fast. Don't use the same principles that you've been using forever. You've been okay. You've been practically fine with working at your job for 20 to 30 years. Why is it when you get into the Forex market or you get into any type of trading abilities, right? All of a sudden you want to get rich overnight. But it took you time to learn the skill set at your job, right? They do give you 90 days is what I'm told and what I've experienced. They give you 90 days to solidify yourself. They give you 90 days to make an example, right? To show them that you are capable and worthy to stay on their job. So why is it that you guys are trying to get rich overnight when it comes to trading? What mentality have you picked up when it comes to trading? Trading is a skill set that requires consistency and discipline. And it requires you to control your emotions. I've said it before, right? So if you're already in the mindset of trying to get rich fast, you already lost. There's no consistency that's going to come because the minute you don't get rich fast, it's the minute you're going to give up. That's the minute you're going to start talking bad about trading. That's the minute you're going to start disrespecting the skill set. That's the minute you're going to start talking about, oh, I was scammed. And the truth of the matter is you never really gave it a chance. You took a couple losses like you take losses with everything else. You take a bunch of losses in life. That's one reason why you got into Forex. That's one reason why you got into day trading, scalp trading, or swing trading. It's because you was already losing. And so even if you wasn't losing and you wanted to make extra money, you still knew that whatever position you was in, more money was inquired. More money was possible. More money was a necessity to do. So don't look at the market, right? And don't look at the Forex market or any trading platform as a scam when you've been technically, you've been scammed your entire life. Let's just talk the facts. You've always worked for less than what you're supposed to get paid. You have always put in more than you get out. You have always worked extremely more or extremely hard and not receive the benefits of working as hard. You have always had these problems, And so once you understand that this is a skill set that can extremely, truly change your life, but you have to have some type of consistency. You have to understand that you got to read these plays. You got to go into the past and find out what happened at that buy zone or what happened at that sell zone. What happened when the market started getting volatile? At what time of the day did the market start moving quicker than normal? You got to look at these things. You have to find out the volatility. You have to find out when fundamentals is coming out, what news is impacting the market. These are very, very important steps. You don't skip no step but the Forex steps. You skip no step but trading. Those are the only steps you skip. When it's time to apply for a job, what do? You fill out the application. Once you fill out the application, you patiently wait for a call for the interview. You get one interview, and then you patiently wait again to see if you're going to get a second interview. The second interview, right, you patiently wait again to see if they're going to call you for hire. And once they hire you, you patiently with no problem, you patiently let someone train you. You patiently wait 2 weeks to get paid. Matter of fact, let me give you one better. You actually wait 4 weeks, because if I'm not mistaken, when you first get a job, I think you got to wait 2 weeks in the hole. So you're patient about it. You're doing everything to accommodate the job and not arguing or fighting. Even when it's time to go to school for college, you're patiently going through your 12-year process, right? From kindergarten, pre-K, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, and then you enter into college. You're patiently waiting for your professor. So you're doing everything except when it comes to day trading or swing trading or scalp trading, right? You got a problem with it. And so I completely think that it's unfair that you would allow yourself to be consistent with everything but the thing that really changes life. And if you really understood the importance of learning this, and you really understood how important it is to value this skill set, you probably wouldn't play with it as much as you do. So I'm here to let you guys know. Let someone teach you. Find you a good mentor that you can be patient with. Find you a mentor that can show you what it is that you need to know, right? Because the minute you learn this, I'm telling you right now, it's life-changing. It is life-changing. And so once you understand how to read these plays, the same way athletes do, right? There's a certain spot, right, that certain players, that when they get in this certain area, they can't shoot that good. There's certain quarterbacks, when it's a blitz that's coming, they can't function properly. So those things has to be studied the same way you would study in the market. So when the opponent studies this, they know that on second or third down, it's time to do a blitz, because he's going to panic, because they understand that for the past 15 games, every time they blitzed on second or third down, this quarterback freezed up. So they know that if they apply that same kind of pressure, the probability of that player, that quarterback, dropping the ball or fumbling or freezing up is high. And so is it to say that they're going to capitalize on that move? No, not all the time. But when you study to show yourself approved, your chances of winning is very, very high. And your chances of losing is slim. So guys, we'll see you at the top. The bottom is too crowded. I want you guys to really understand that you need to get a mentor. All right, get someone that knows what they're doing. Find someone that is into the same field and that's doing better than you in what it is that you want to do. And make sure you find them and embrace them. All right, don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, the same way you ask questions about everything else, ask a million and one questions. And if they can't answer it, then that's not the mentor for you. It's just the truth. That's just not the person for you. All right, because if you can't ask a million and one questions and get a million and one answers, then why would you put your money into that facility or into that individual or into whatever it is that you're putting your money into? All right. So we'll see you at the top. The bottom too crowded. We'll see you guys on the other side. We out.